thing. Ashley in this thing. Deuce in this thing. What's up, man? Okay, we're live. Hey, what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch, Periscope, everybody? Good to see you. What's up, Clubhouse? Good morning. Of course, I'm Jay the Trader, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little while we talk about this market. We're going to get into a little bit of bond breakdown action. Let's not let's not take too long. Let's get right to it. I'm going to share my screen if you're following along. If you're not available on any of the visible platforms to see my screen, you can always follow along by going to the ZB. The ZB. Okay, here we are. All right. All right. So we broke down overnight. We went up. Yeah, this is pretty much what we expected on the bonds. Let's find a level so we can center ourselves. You all know I like to find 4 levels every single morning. They are the open, the overnight high, the overnight low. So let's find the open. Today we opened right around here, 168.27. Went up off the open. And we went up to 169.01. 169.01, and then immediately began to drop. And that drop just hasn't stopped. We're literally trading at the lows, 168.04, 05 right now. So let's just call it 29 ticks of an overnight range. Clearly trading to the downside. I would say the next best possible trade would probably be short for 168.13. They might clean up this gap below that we've been waiting on for quite some time. So it's a pretty obvious trading day today. Short on the bonds is the way to go. Let's see if I can do a little bit of housekeeping on that. Let's look left though and try and see where this thing could be over. Right now we'll be trading according to the levels of the 12th of January. We're trading along with those guys, 168.04s, 168.00s, inside the 167s. That goes back to January 12th. So we should, kind of give it a look, see what's going on back there. And we'll probably be able to make an even better guess about what we should expect from the market today. Why is that? Well, what has happened tends to happen again. What has happened tends to happen again. A big part of my trading is looking left to just find out, what's going on, what occurred previously. So that's a big part of it. I see we got 167.12 I need to pay attention to. Of course, key levels 167.23. Another one is 168.01. Those are the ones I'll be watching out for. That's what I'll be looking for. Old market. Okay, so we filled a gap last night on the ES. I'm switching gears, going to the ES now. Switching gears. I think that we still have some upside action, man. I'll be honest with you. I think that we should find ourselves rising. Honestly, I do like that. I think that we should be trying to get to 38.21.25 or 38.20.75. I think we should be trying to get up there. Let's do the same thing over here. Make sure we have all of our levels before we start making any assertions. Any assertions at all. Okay, the market opens up somewhere around 37.63.75. All right. Travels down. I'm on the ES now. Travels down to 37.60.50. 37.60.50. Great move. And then somehow or another makes his way all the way up. If there are any questions while I'm doing this, you all feel free to answer along or to talk or to ask a question. 38.03.50 is the overnight high. These levels are so important to me. I like to know where the market is being constrained. Who's taking an interest at what price? So important. So very important. Well, 6806 is going bid. It looked like 6807 is coming out now that I see it on the market. Let me see. All chart supply. Boom. Well, you know what? Let me do this too. I mark up my charts. If you're watching along, I tend to mark up my charts pretty well. Yesterday, you remember I told the trade room that the ES should be rising for the remainder of the day. I hope that you all took heed and watched that rise go down. It was fun. I'd like to personally also thank Papa Keith. Yesterday, I interviewed with Papa Keith, who's a Miami radio legend, 103.5 The Beat. He allowed me to share a platform with him so I could speak about the futures market, about investing, about what's going on in the market right now. And it was such a pleasure. I want to publicly say thank you to him for that wonderful opportunity. It was dope. It was dope. Oh, Drake in the building. Kristen in the building. What's up? Cassie in the building. What's poppin'? This is what I see. To me, it's like a pretty much cake day. I think bonds down, ES up. Best place to sell from looks to be about 168.13. And the best place to buy from on the ES. Let's see if I can find a good buy. Come and knock on my door, Three's Company. It could have been the 3791s, but it might have passed already. Could have been the 3791s, but it might have passed. I think that we have to figure this space out right about here. We gotta figure that out. 91 86. We gotta figure that part out. I hope they don't short this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to run short of the ES I'm talking about now. I don't want them to run short of that 38.20 something level. I would really like them to go get it. 38.21. I think they should go get it. They already finished that 60-minute gap that I saw earlier. I'm sorry, say that again, Ray.
Somebody had asked me about 38.20 or something like that, so I was asking them if that's like a gap or something like that. That gap, I don't remember when it was, but one of the days I was looking for the ES to go up, check the bottom of 38.17 or something like that, bounce off.
It could have been, I don't know if it was a 5. I know in the 60s what it did was took care of the gap. We took care of retrace. Now we're basically kind of like in limbo, trying to see if we're going to come back and do some of this business that should be done. Coming back to 37.85 is what I see. You know, maybe that could be an order of business, and that'll probably give the bonds enough reprieve to travel up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. At least that's what I'm looking at.
Hey Jay, I also see a gap on the bonds on the 60-minute.
Yeah.
Right around January 12th.
Yeah. The one below.
Okay. Yeah, because you got that key level at 168.01, which is what I got as well.
Yeah. I'm watching it. You know, gotta see how they're gonna play it, you know. But either way they play it. They play it to the upside, we gonna catch them. They play it to the downside, we gonna catch them. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna fool us, not today. You know how it goes. You know it's how it goes. If we get through these 13s to the upside, the next level I'll watch out for is the 22s. I'll watch out for the 13s. I'll watch out for the 22s. And that'll be that, man. Let's see. Are there any questions? I'm going to stop the share on the interwebs. Let me make sure there are no questions. Where would I sell from on the ES? What's up, Facebook user? Facebook user says, where should I sell from on the ES? I don't believe that you should be selling the ES today. I believe that you should be buying the ES today. So I wouldn't suggest you sell anything on the ES. Not yet. So far, you should buy Facebook user. Okay, good question. Good morning. What's up, Erica Bolton? Good morning, Jay. Can you say those key levels on the bonds one more time? For sure. The levels I'm watching out for today are 167.12, 168.01. I'll be paying slight attention to 168.13. And that's aside from the 4 levels of the day. You know, I'm looking for the downside today. The only way I get my mind changed is if we start trading above 168.22. If we trade above 168.22, I'll change my mind. Start looking to the upside. Good question, Erica. Good morning. Where can we find a broadcast of your interview? If you go to Papa Keith's Instagram, it's there. I need to grab it and probably repost it on YouTube. I'll probably do that today, but his Instagram is probably Papa-Keith or Pa Keith or something like that. But he's Papa Keith. Everybody knows him. So if you just type Papa Keith, he's in there. Good question. Charmaine from, is this where? That's YouTube. What up, Charmaine? Good to see you. Charmaine says, how do you know when to buy or sell? That's a very good question. What we do and what I tend to teach, Charmaine, is I teach these things called setups. You feel me? So the setup dictates to you when it is time to enter the trade. If you use patience and discipline, you wait for the market to tell you, right? So think about it this way. The market, these candles, as they move, think about it like a game being dealt, a game of cards. And all day long, the games are being dealt. What you have to do is wait for your game. That's setup. When you see your setup, then that is when you know that the market is ready for you to participate. Okay, cool. Well, now that the setup has arrived, what are the rules of your setup? For example, if you're a Fibonacci retracement trader, Fib have, let's just say the market is trended to the upside and the retrace has begun. Well, which Fib level are you going to be looking for? And when that Fib level is hit, hey, are you going to enter along with the trend? You know, so it all depends on what trade setup that you see. Double tops, double bottoms, M's, tweezer tops, teacups, pennants, flags. You can trade most anything, ascending triangles, descending triangles. The question is, do you know the setup? And do you know the rules of the setup? If you know the setup and its rules, then the market dictates to you when you should enter and when you should exit. Okay. Good question, though. Good morning from Philly. What up, Philly? What up, Philly, though? I see you. Facebook user, there's another 60-minute gap from 38.15 to 38.30. Yep, I saw that one. Good. Very good questions on Facebook and YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all. Facebook and YouTube. Way to rock out. So I like to once again just reiterate that if you see this greenhouse above the Building Money Machines, please join that group because we're going to be doing some cool things as the year progresses with the group, some actionable things that you could take part in. Also, what else do I have cracking? I have trainings on Monday and Wednesday. So if you click on my picture on Clubhouse, or if you click in my bio on any of these other platforms, you can go to my Instagram page, sign up for a free training, because I think free training is dope. You can come and you can learn about what it is that I do every day, what it is I teach my students to do every day, and how we get to the bread. Another wonderful thing that I ask that you do is that you share this thing, that you share. If you're on Clubhouse, hit that plus and ping somebody else in the room. And if you're on any other platforms, share the live, because this is what we're doing. We're trying to help folks. And I appreciate your help with me as I do that. I believe I've covered everything. This is going to be an easy one today.
you check your IG because we need to have a meeting?
Man, look here. I gotta keep the main thing the main thing. Gotta keep the main thing the main thing at all times. It is very important to keep the main thing the main thing. Let's trade. Let's see. The time is 8:16. So if there are no more questions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of this social media so I can get into the trade room. All right. If there are no more questions, I really appreciate y'all, man. The clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all. Had a ball with boom, boom, skeet, skeet. That's it. I've got to split. Y'all do me a favor. Follow everybody that's on this stage. They're dope. Make sure that you tell somebody about what's going on. All right. I'm going to holler at y'all on the flip side.